The views and opinions of this podcast are solely our own, with no direct intention to offend or upset.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant.
Hello everybody and welcome to another rip-roaring, fantabulous, excruciatingly amazing episode of What's the Script, the Scottish movie review podcast with a wee slash of comedy, some ad-libbing, some impressions, some profanity, and all wrapped in a nice big Glaswegian accent of a blow. My name is Craig, and my equal partner and co-host in this enterprise conglomerate is Chris. How are you, Chris?
Oh, I am spiffing. I am like butter on a hot piece of toast.
Oh.
So I don't take butter, so I don't know what that would be, you know what I mean? But hey ho.
I'd just like the look of it. It's a comforting thought in the autumn, winter months, you know what I mean?
See that or not, by the way, see whenever you see butter, right? So when you see it in films, who's putting just a big square bit of butter on something? You ever seen it? Like, see when it's like pancakes and shit? Just a perfect fucking... Why are you doing that?
I think it's called a knob of butter. I think the people putting it on there are fucking knobs, I know. Aye, it's very photogenic, isn't it? We'll put the knob of butter in the centre of the piping hot pancakes and let it just melt. But you're just letting it melt on one fucking pancake, mate. No, I mean, it's just nothing else under there getting.
Oh,
sodden.
See that tart pancake? Oh, it was moist. What about the other ones? It's like biting through a flip flop, I tell you.
A flip flop? What's a flip flop? That's an Afghani worky boot. That's what that is. Footwear for every trade.
Oh. Steel toe capped. A steel toe cap flip flop. What?
Remember I seen a meme years ago and it was flip flops and they were chained to a fence. Fucking brilliant, man. Who's leaving their shoes outside, chained them up?
Oh, fucking hell, man.
What are my flip flops? Nobody else's flip flops. They are my flip flops. Very good, Ragged. And this is us segueing into the film, the genre of the film. Don't take offence, people. Don't phone the left to get right onto us. By
the way, waving hands back to forth is segueing.
I believe the children have a future.
See, we started doing that. I was like, fuck's sake, we're about to enter a dream sequence here.
Oh, we'll get to Wayne's World 1 week.
Jungle Boogie.
Oh, can you tell we're excited, people? See this, no talking for 2 or 3 weeks at a part. I don't mean physically, because me and Chris work together, but just when we got on camera, we got all giddy like schoolboy, yeah?
Oh, so exciting, yeah.
Brilliant. So we are, obviously, What's the Script, as I said, we are back for another movie review. And this week it was viewer's choice. And the reviewer in question was group member and long-time pal of mine, Andy Gallagher, the artist formerly known as Big G on the TikTok there. And by the way, right up until yesterday, Andy was going to be on with us, but he's got some stuff going on. He told me which meant he couldn't physically make it on. But I'm going to cry bullshit to that and call him out as being a shite bag. So Andy, you're a shite bag, mate. And I don't give a fuck what you said's happening. Your work, your dentist, or I don't care if there's an earthquake and your house fell into a fucking vortex, mate. You're a shite bag. All right?
Nice. Well, the thing in question he's got on is he fell onto a dry bag of pasta, and now he has to get the dry pieces of pasta removed from his side.
Which was actually a double entendre. because it reminded him of an ex-girlfriend called Penny. Kind of stuck it to him, you know what I mean?
Oh, the fucking cheesy jokes. Oh, cheesy
Easy
pasta.
pasta! Oh,
Oh,
macaroni,
oh,
malagatoni, everybody come to Naples. Don't know where that came from, you know.
you imagine that? I'm just hitting a imagery to a fucking Italian mafia planting a bomb, and instead of a nail bomb, just bits of pasta.
That's funny. You went there, right? And I went to Rambo. When he's got his arm up like that, and he's looking at the scar and he's got to stitch it up. I just imagine him a big, massive bit of penny pasta stuck in right in his ribs, stitching it up and all that. Stitching it up with spaghetti. uh, uh. Oh, anyway,
Fucking hell, man.
such hilarity. So there we go, folks. It's episode 13 of Series 6. Viewer's Choice. Andy Gallagher couldn't make it on because his underwear's full of his fucking excrement, right? But thanks for the suggestion, Andy. And before we tell you the suggestion, let us just say a big thank you to Quaint for our continuation of use of their title tracks. Native Origins, who I've not got a clue what's happening with them, but we'll just mention them anyway. Tim, I'll have a conversation with you in the next day or two. I actually was with him during the week, and I never even thought to say because my head was elsewhere. You can find us on all the platforms, and also the Facebook group page is at 538 souls, with the YouTube channel up at 362. TikTok, how we doing there, mate?
Oh, I don't know, mate. I just post and ghost.
Oh, wait, mate. Thanks. That's fucking tremendous input. I'm glad you've got the facts and figures down for this episode. You're an absolute credit to the pod.
Oh, well, you know how it is, mate. I can't run the world and TikTok, bro. I mean, have you ever seen me and Elon Musk in the same place at the one time?
Oh, and do you know what? That's good because I've blocked Elon Musk. Don't like the guy. And I do like the guy. He's just starting to ravel a lot of shite. As you'll probably be well aware, that mug signifies the CBX Experience, which is my mobile DJ company. And if you've got anything coming up in the near future, don't hesitate to reach out and ask me, because it's a bit barren now, mate. I've not had a gig since May, I don't think. And I've only got another one in October. So I just think people are just getting wise to everything. I don't mean wise to me being a charlatan like that, but needs must. And I think entertainment is on the wane, especially when there's such things as streaming services that a pub can play for free. You know what I mean? But hey ho, there we go.
That's it. Fucking I just said that again, mere images. I hired that Craig bastard. That was an 18th. All he played was fucking Kaylee's.
I'll tell you what, I am so versatile. I'm sure I told you the 40th I done no long ago was a Polish one, a Polish 40th, which I never found out about until I got there because I was hired as a third party by somebody and they went, oh, you know we're Polish, didn't we? I was like, no, didn't I know you're Polish? And could you play such tracks as Miszka Farduto and Baliska Maraca? I was like, what? Huh. But I got it done, mate. I get the 20 best Polish songs and they were all up going, and a hey, and a hey, and a hey, and a hey. It was like Adam's family values, man. Adam's family one. Then my Mishka was fucking pumping. Lastly, a wee shout out to Babushka. Final shout out to the boys over at Seismic Cinema, still churning out the reviews, and James is still churning out blood from his ear every time he's on the group chat watching Rangers, which we kind of all are now, so let's not talk about it because it's absolutely depressing. So this film, mate, was, as I said, suggested by Andy. I think people know by now what film it is, but before we divulge it, before we tell the people that don't know what it is, we do know it was released in the year of our Lord 2014 AD, because BC didn't have cameras at the time, you know what I mean? But Andy was about to tell us what happened as well as had this film in 2014, but obviously, again, he can't leave his room because he's full of shite. So,
penny
Chris,
pasta incident.
It's a penny pasta incident, man. He's fucking stuck with dry frozen pasta. He's got shite coming out his fucking arse. And he's not done his homework. But you done his homework for him, didn't you, mate? So what else happened in 2000?
Well, Well, I think we've been here before.
Oh,
Well,
I
I
don't
was
know.
definitely in 2014, so it's fucking. But if this sounds familiar, then it's because you've heard it before. But
See,
2014 was the year of the West Africa Ebola virus epidemic. So that was going on. Africa was having. I remember that. Oh, that was weird. People were saying there were zombies and shit. People were waking up in body bags and all that. I was like, oh my.
aye, bleeding for the eyes and all that shit.
Aye, fucking aye, proper. Oh dear. I don't want that. Um, Belgium became the first country to legalise euthanasia for the terminally ill. So
Brilliant.
Belgium was doing things.
Which is quite funny
The
because
Malaysia Airlines flight.
a bill just get passed last week in Britain that we're going to follow suit. Thank fuck.
Aye,
Anyway,
that's it. The Malaysia airline flight disappeared. That's again, there's so many conspiracies behind that shit.
still the
But
hide and
hey,
seek
well.
champion.
It was a World Cup in Brazil that Germany eventually won, beating Argentina 1-0. I was at T in the Park when that final was getting played. Uh,
Maria.
so long ago, so long ago. The Commonwealth Games was in Glasgow, and that was the year of that. Fucking carry on. My buses were fucking full to the fucking gunnels they were.
Your end would have been fucking
And
chock a block. Why not off the East End, man?
oh, it
That's
was
where
a
the village was
hive
and
of
all that.
activity.
Cunts walking about in
So,
matching shell suits and all that for different countries. Getting
I was
mugged.
but it was so many people with guns. So many starting pistols.
Aye. Everybody in tow
Aye.
cross looking for the Colombian fucking team. And then they were like, ah, bastard, it's European. Bastard.
Aye. Oh. And also, it was the year that the One World Trade Center opened in New York
Oh, aye.
on the site of the Twin Towers and all that. So, aye, that was going on. We salute to the office workers there. Films that year. We were spoilt. So we were spoilt.
Really?
We've got Interstellar, John Wick, Whiplash,
Oh,
Gone Girl, Guardians of the
oh.
Galaxy,
Uh-huh.
Annabelle,
Mm,
Big Hero 6,
nice.
Godzilla, and
Oh.
Paddington. And there's a
Hello,
whole
Mr.
host of
Brown.
other ones.
They were all bangers, to be fair, that you picked apart from one I just watched in my ocular delights, and I'll come to that. But on you go.
Yes, yes, yes. Songs. Oh, the songs. We're up there cutting shapes to the likes of Happy by Pharrell Williams, All of Me by John Legend, Counting Stars, One Republic, Timber by Pitbull featuring Kesha. Timber,
Aye.
yelling Timber. Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. Wake Me Up by Avicii. Chandelier by Sia.
Oh, I love it.
You're right into that tune there. Every so
Oh.
often, he just bursts into song. So, Bloodlines by Robin Thicke.
Mm.
So, that was your tunes there. Know what I mean? Happy tunes, full of
Yeah.
tempo, good
Aye,
times had
definitely.
by all. But the deaths were hard to take. That's how I remember
Oh,
this
no.
year. I remember this year because of the deaths. So, deaths. Robin Williams, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Richard Attenborough, Mickey Rooney,
Oh.
Joan Rivers, Harold Ramis, Bob Hoskins, Rick Mayo, and James Garner. Aye.
Oh, that that was a hard hitting fucking year, that. Wasn't it? A couple of
Aye, that's
heroes
a
in there.
that's a stub your
Robin
toe in a
Williams,
cold
Rick
morning, that.
Mailman. Oh.
Oh, aye, aye. And it's a hard list, that. That's how I always remember it. And by the way, we will be going back to 2014, so we're going to hear their names again.
Oh, aye.
But
You can just get the press
since
together.
2014, it was very recently, anybody born that year would be 10-year old, right? And by the way, see, when I look to see celebrities born on that day, there's 10-year-olds that are Instagram and YouTube stars and all that, right? But
I can imagine.
so as a substitute, uh, I wrote down TV shows that first premiered in that year, okay?
Looking
So
forward to this.
you've got Outlander. I think that's full of real depth. I've not watched that myself, but I think it might be full of sexual exploits and the like. You know what I mean? See that one? It's there might be is it in Scotland maybe? I think it's back in the day anyway. What the fuck it is? But I know it's a thing.
Okay.
True Detective. That came out.
That was good.
Smash and watch that. Fargo. It's a smashing wee
Oh,
TV series that. Oh aye.
yes.
Yes. Gotham also premiered. Which
Get
we
that.
like the Batman and that. You'll like that.
All of it.
Power. That seemed to be one that a lot of people watched. I didn't really like it, but hey ho.
You know who liked Power?
Gamora.
You know who liked Power? The ladies, the housewives. Honestly, that's
Aye.
it. Have you watched Power again for the fucking fifth time? Wait, see that cunt's arse? Aye, so have.
Oh, so much bum. But Gamora, that's another one that was out there. Not many people might have watched that, but it's about the Italian mob in Italy. It's all right. And Star Wars Rebels, the animated series, was also premiered that year.
Which
So there's
one?
plenty to watch, plenty to listen to, and plenty to mourn. But hey, that's 2014 for you in a wee tight bow there.
Aye, definitely. And once again, like we always say, anything prior to 2019, I wish I was fucking back there.
Mm.
So that was 2014. Chris, well done, mate. That was great. Andy actually said on his voice note yesterday, I had a wee look at 2014, but no, there was nothing happening. That's that right. You had to look at fuck all. Shitey pants. You'd look at fuck all. Um, so there we go, 2014. But more recently, since our last podcast, but Andy, you're getting ripped off fucking podcast. I don't care. I'm going to put your photo somewhere in here. And do you know what I mean? In the edit. And you're just going to be ripped. I'm going to put a wee jobby beside you. A wee base jobby. Aye. Yeah, so take it. I more recently up to date, mate. Since our last podcast, what have been your ocular delights?
It's an extensive list again, mate. Extensive.
Imagine.
So I'll go as quick as I possibly can.
Your
Um,
time, mate. Your
mid,
time.
uh, take your time. But we'll start off with Midnight Express. Always good to go back and watch that. Don't do bad stuff in Turkey, or you end up in a Turkish prison. I watched Tolkien for the first time. It was so. I watched Raging Bull. Wyatt Earp, The Family, Soul Men for the first time, which I quite enjoyed. Samuel Jackson and Bernie, can't remember his second name. Bernie Mac, that's it, Bernie Mac. Stand Up Guys, that's by me Al Pacino and Christopher Walken. Stuck on You, that's by me Matt Damon's a conjoined twin. Kind of dumb and dumber, but it's funny. American Made with Tom Cruise, because Tom Cruise is a G. Patch Adams, that starred Robin Williams and Philip Seymour Hoffman together. It was a bit,
Indeed.
it was a hard wank that, but hey.
As it's my cab, man.
I watched The Acid House because I hadn't seen it in
Wait.
years.
Oh, wait.
Still funny. That's sometimes that first wee mini story, you just feel like that guy sometimes just everything going wrong.
Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton. That one. That's fucking funny.
I forgot all about the bit with the fucking the Monda.
Aye, Dolly
She's
Parton.
pumping the
Aye.
strap on. He's like, don't shite in my mouth. What the fuck?
Aye. That's before anybody on the planet Earth knew what pagan was. This new word that's just appeared in the last year, pagan. I had to ask you, didn't I? What's pagan? I mean, I thought it was putting
No,
a
not
washing
that
at
I'm
the
a
back with
fucking,
old
not that
wooden
I'm a
clothes
pagan
pegs, man.
enthusiast.
Oh, but you knew right
I've
away.
just
You
heard
did
of it.
answer off the bat. You did.
Uh,
I don't even think I finished
oh,
asking you before you answered it.
that's when you wear a strap. I watched Oppenheimer again, which is a smashing film. Jerry Maguire, because I hadn't seen it in years.
Oh, wait.
And Tom Cruise. And I watched two new films. I watched Jurassic Park Rebirth,
Mm.
which is fucking honking. And we've already discussed this, but I feel they need to leave the Jurassic Park stuff alone. Just leave it alone. I know it keeps making money, but it's just so bad. Well, there's just things happening in that film just for the sake. Look, remember the big T Rex? Remember the big T Rex in the first film? It was just like biting through things and tearing fucking tires to bits and all that XYZ. It can't bite through a water raft. That's the thing. Teeth doesn't pierce the water raft. Anyway,
I know.
no.
Is it? John Campbell described the film as stupid, and that's the best way you can do it. Nothing makes sense. There's nothing gets to anywhere. There's no one main storyline. There's a semblance of a storyline about getting the blood and all that, but the side plots and all that just go anywhere. It's fucking no. And that whoever designed that fucking D for dog D-Rex needs fucking shot, and whoever signed off on it needs their head cut off.
Hi, it's a dinosaur with 4 arms.
Fucking
I
so
know
heat.
people are gonna go, listen, it's a fucking dinosaur. What the fuck? Are you? Listen, it's got big arms and it's got wee arms like a T Rex or something, and a big fucking four dome.
Aye, but see that foredom. I never even noticed the 4 arms until somebody pointed it out to me because I couldn't take my eyes off that. What the fuck's the heat of it? You know what I mean? Oh,
Mate,
sorry, mate.
fucking,
You're right.
it's a nonsense. It's a fucking nonsense. And finally, the new wee film, Guns Up, where man. Oh fuck, I can't remember his name now.
Wahlberg, no?
No.
Oh, Two Guns, I'm thinking.
Aye. It's as soon as I say his name, you'll be like, "Oh fuck, how'd you forget him?" Kevin James. Kevin
Ah,
James. He's in it. He's
never
like an
seen it.
enforcer
I know
for
you've talked about
the bad guys. But that was all right. Decent wee bit of action and all that in it. Funny. It's good. It's good. It's good. Good to watch. Wait, Christina, was it Ricci or something on him?
it.
So,
Aye, it's
yeah. But it was about the wee family. He takes a job as an enforcer, but there's rules to it. He can leave whenever he wants, and things change, and then he ends up fighting with the bad guys. So, good, good mate. Well, enough of that. Ocular delights because that was quite sizable.
seismic even.
What were you watching, mate? What were you watching? What were you filling your pupils with?
I completed Andor Series 2, which was fantastic, which led me on to Rogue One, a Star Wars story, which led me on to Star Wars A New Hope. So I watched them, and obviously that saw the Battle of Yavin on a fucking nice wee bow, and it's great, absolutely great. Obviously watched The Great Escape back in the day there, Megamind. I watched The Matrix 1 to 4, which I enjoy. They get a wee bit more over complex and complicated and tunity as they go on, but the effects and all that are great. I've started Dexter and I'm up to date. Dexter Resurrection. It's fucking great. It's back to Prime Dexter. People, if you love Prime Dexter, get back on it. It's absolutely brilliant. I can't wait till the next episode drops. I got an old favourite out for me and the boys the other day there. It was Romeo and Juliet. You ever seen it?
No.
It's fucking fabulous because the whole soundtrack is Elton John. It's brilliant, man. So if you've never seen Romeo and Juliet, it's brilliant. And the follow up to that is Sherlock Gnomes. Brilliant as well. I then rewatched the Fantastic Four. Obviously, I watched Superman again. And then I went through a wee Conjuring. I was like that to myself, so I've not seen all the Conjurings. I'm going to get right into about the Conjurings. So I watched Conjuring 1 and 2, Annabelle Creation, and that's where I'm at now. So I'll get back on that. You mentioned Annabelle was out in 2014. I thought it was honking. Annabelle. It was shite. It wasn't scary at all. Annabelle Creation, which was out after it but precedes it, was 10 times better. Really liked that. Thought that was great. I then went back to nostalgic times and watched Fright Night 1 and 2. I think 2 is better than the first one. They're just cheesy vampire shite 80s. They don't claim to be anything else, and they're fun. I then watched The Frighteners because we've been talking about it for weeks, and you watched it recently as well, didn't you? And that's still a
Aye.
smashing film. And see, for the year it was out, which was 1996, I think the effects and all that are fucking smashed on it.
Yeah, mate. Yeah. That's why I was kind of surprised when I went back and watched it myself. Thought it was going to be like horrible fucking cartoony, but wasn't
That was great. And then lastly, I've started Alien Earth, first two episodes, which are fine, absolutely fine. You can tell the money they've spent on it. The effects are second to none. It's movie quality. I can tell already the storyline is going to be a bit holy, maybe, and a bit out there, but I can go on board with it. I don't mind that at all. And then I went away back to 1977, the year before I was born. I watched Smoking the Bandit. And lastly, last night, American Sniper. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was my Killer Delights.
it? Oh, that's a sizable ocular delights for the Perrys there. But that's what
Two
happens when you
chunky
take big
monkeys.
bricks, there, isn't it?
Two
Aye.
chunky monkeys. So before we move on, mate, Superman is dropped digitally. So you're going to get out a wee viewing, aren't you, in your days off?
Yes, I'll tan that in the very near future, just so you can masturbate down the phone to me again and know what I'm talking about this time. See that
There's a
bit?
cop.
Did you see that bit? But how good was that bit? But aye,
There's only one.
Craig, aye.
There's only one scene in the whole thing that vexes me. There's holes, not that right. There's plot holes and bit of cheese and it's not that. That's fine with me. There's one bit in it, and all I'll say to you is Superman's feet. That's all I'm saying. Anybody that's watched it will know what I'm talking about. When you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. I know. But bear in mind, I seen these bastards on the big screen like 4 times. You know what I mean? So there we go. Right, folks, again, this is us. Let's get into this review. This is for Andy Gallagher, the man that smells a jobby, and it was American Sniper 2014. I'll give you a quick synopsis, and then I'll let Chris tell us about director, stars, and the like, and monies. All righty. So it's a true story, folks, if you didn't know. After serving in Iraq for years, Chris Kyle, a lethal US sniper, returns home to his wife and son. However, he cannot cope with the traumatic experiences of war affecting his life and relationships. So there we go. That's pretty neat. There's a lot more going on in that. But Chris,
Very neat.
released in January. Released in January in the UK 2015, actually. So there we go. So obviously it was out in America 2014. Who directed it? Who starred in it? Any awards? Any monies?
Oh yes,
Let's know.
yes. Well, our director is none other than the bold Clint Eastwood, Big Dirty Harry himself, and aye. By the
We can
way,
tag that guy on X. I know you're a fucking life
I
at him.
know, mate. Do you know this is name Clint Eastwood? Blah, blah, blah. Like, fuck off, you fucking horrible bastard. But aye, anybody that doesn't know that saga, you need to go back and find a couple of fucking, what was it, Unforgiven or something we done?
Aye.
Oh, the guy was on his like fucking oh.
This is not his page. Well, how have you get time to
Aye.
type, mate, when you're clearly hanging off his tit? Know what I mean?
This isn't Clint Eastwood's fucking real account. Are you Clint Eastwood? No, I'm his friend. All right, so you're not the real one either. Fuck off.
See if he does that again. We just need to reply. Aye, it is. Just trigger him.
Oh, fucking so I think he sleeps up at night and wakes up and fucking cold sweats that boy. Somebody's tagged that account.
Nah, pal.
Aye. Might be still. I think I'm sure he's still directing as well, Clint. Sure he's doing a film right now. And he's 90s. Know what I mean? What? Fair fucks to him. Fair fucks.
The last one I know that I
Um,
watched, I think I remember, was that Juror number 2 or Juror number 3, whatever it was called. It was just a good watch.
Aye, that was the last one I watched. That was quite good. That was quite good.
Ooh.
But aye, cast for the movie goes as such. Well, I wrote down anyway. Bradley Cooper, Kyle Gallner, Sierra Miller, Cole Conis, Ben Reed, Elise Robertson, Troy Vincent, Kiro O'Donnell, Marnette Patterson, Jason Hall, Corey Hardick, Jake McDorman, Kevin Lax, Ronaldo Gallegos. So I know I've probably fucked a couple of their names there, but hey, I don't know you. I mean,
Hey, certainly.
I've got a contract with EE and they still send me letters saying Mr. Meth, MEFF. So,
That's all right. If you ever want to stick them for the bill, just say that's not me.
know what I
Bump,
mean?
bump them.
I bet, see, the
Get
thing is,
bumped.
I've been with these pricks for I've been, what, 16 or something?
Jesus.
And here's another thing we don't, posties, they usually deliver letters to their own fucking door and all that. The mail for fucking name has never not been delivered, despite the fact that name isn't on the door. Fucking superb, innit?
Ah, brilliant.
Uh, but budget wise for the film, according to the interwebs, was $58.8 million, and it brought in a very, very smashing sum of 547.6 million, according to internet. So it made some money, shall we say.
Oh, aye. Oh, it made it rain, didn't it? Everybody get paid, man. That's amazing, that. Percentage wise,
Aye,
absolutely amazing. You know what I
aye.
mean? Nearly
Uh,
10 times its markup. Fucking fabulous.
yep. And like you said, it was nominated for 6 Oscars, including Best Picture, and it eventually won one of them. I think it might have been for the best editing, maybe. So
Aye, sound
it was up
editing.
for
Aye.
aye, aye. It was up for Best Picture, Best Actor in a leading role and stuff, but it didn't get them. So hey ho.
It did get an AFI Movie of the Year award, which was quite good. But
Aye.
hearing some of the ones you've already rhymed off, it's done well to get that, you know what I mean? I think that was a
Yep,
patriotic
definitely.
award, definitely.
Well, aye. Well, it's funny that you
So,
should say that, right? Because your man there, Seth Rogen, right? I mean, as much as there was credit for this film, there was a lot of criticisation of it. And Seth Rogen is one of the notable ones. He criticised it and actually likened the film to the Nazi film in Inglourious Basterds. See the final scene they're watching? See the one they're in the cinema and it's the guy shooting people for the tower? He likened it to that.
oh well, anybody that knows Seth Rogen in his real life knows that he's fucking 24/7 baked out his fucking dial. So that's a lot of, that's just a shitey critique, isn't it? It's
Or is that?
fucking nothing like it.
I think he was more
Buongiorno.
getting at the fact. I think he was more getting at the fact that it was like fucking. This is a lot of American pride or something. I don't know, man. It's fucking whatever. I think he feels it was like a propaganda film, but hey ho.
A fucking
It's
true
entitled
story.
to his opinion.
It never
I don't
deviated. There's nobody comes out here and says that some of the facts were bent or hang me or untrue because all the source material was from his colleagues, from his wife, from his commanding
know.
officers. You know what I mean? People that knew him and all that. So Seth Rogen, you've just turned into a fucking bit of dick, mate. We discussed this, didn't we?
Aye, aye,
Hung
mate.
his pal out to dry and on it.
Aye. Yep.
Thank you, man.
But see, like you said, I know, but like predominantly a lot of this was true, but there was aspects of this film that were Hollywooded up to make it more entertaining and all that. So, because apparently the character, the butcher, was fictional character. Although there was a guy in the area at that time doing stuff like that, I think they created him for the film. You know what I mean?
Right. Created a
Um,
name for him. That's right.
aye. Apparently, Kyle didn't have to shoot a child either, and the house and the scene where they find the guns wasn't wasn't a thing either. Apparently, but hey ho, there is a book. The guy did bring that a book out, so if you want to check, if you've seen this and you want to know what's real and what's not real, I suggest you go and read the book. So,
And there's also
aye.
a good few. What's that thing we use? YouTube. Aye. There's a good few interviews and podcasts you can watch and listen to if he's members of his team, not that, which are pretty good. Pretty good, man. Some of them are a bit hard to watch, actually, because you can just see the PTSD fucking streaming behind their eyes, know what I mean? But it's factual,
Yeah.
it's good, it's horse's mouth kind of shit. But whatever Seth Rogen says, IMDb, I've got this about 7.3 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes kind of rocking the same score at 71%. So we'll get to our scores later, but that's pretty fucking accurate, I would suggest.
Aye. Aye. I'm a 7 for it anyway. So
Aye. I'll get mine out there and on. I'm a 7 as well.
But what am I going to say about this film, right? Although this film is like a true story and all that stuff, right? I feel this film is a semi rip-off of another film, and the other film is Enemy at the Gate,
Aye. I
which
could have
is
guessed
also a
that,
true
mate.
story.
Yeah, I could have guessed that when you said it. Aye, it is a true story. I think there's fucking scores of these kind of true stories. We've seen a few of them and all. That recent one with your man out of Stranger Things and all. What was that called again? They just get fucking holed in and can't get out. And can't remember what it's called. Seem to have seen a lot of them. It's just anxiety ripped out its nut for a couple of hours, man. And then it's again the out credits are the real people, all that shit.
Warfare. That's it.
Aye, that's it. Enjoyable watch.
Yeah. Aye, watching other people's trauma.
Aye, it's fucking smashed, isn't it?
There's nothing I like better than being tucked up in bed, a nice cold glass of iron brew, some hot toast, and somebody's trauma.
See the thought of you just sitting eating dry toast, it's giving me the fucking heavies. Honest to God.
The heebie-jeebies.
There's a cracking scene in this anyway, but we'll get to that later on. Bradley Cooper as an actor, everybody knows Bradley Cooper, so diverse, could throw his hand at anything, but the voice of Rocket, the raccoon, the Guardians of the Galaxy, to fucking this guy, you know what I mean? But they had to gain 40 plus pounds in this, and Bradley Cooper ate around 6,000 calories a day, which calculates to eating a meal every 55 minutes. Oh, what a time of my life. I used to do that.
I hate this.
I used to do that when I was a fat bastard.
Aye. Apparently, I know Cooper was only supposed to be a producer for the film as well, because he actually bought the rights to it. And he always had Chris Pratt in mind to play Kyle. So, but eventually he went, "Oh, it's too good. I'm going to put myself in this."
Aye. Well, if I can get Clint Eastwood to direct it, I might just be the star duty in this, you know what I mean? But Chris Pratt did eventually get his terminal list, which he was fucking great in, by the way, which was pretty good.
Aye.
Now, Clint Eastwood, did you know Clint Eastwood makes a cameo in this?
No, not until I read it, because I would have missed him. But
I still missed him. Looking for him.
Apparently he's at the church, isn't he?
Early in the movie, Eastwood is seen with his back turned, entering the church where Chris will steal his Bible.
Aye.
I don't even recall that fucking scene.
It's we touched on this the other day, didn't we? No offense to Texans, that right? But they're all from what I can tell, or how they're portrayed on film, right? They're all like God-fearing Christians, that right? But they're all armed to the teeth. It's just fucking hilarious, man. I'm gonna blow your fucking head off in the name of the Lord. What?
Exactly.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh.
Y'all come in now. Sit down. It's nice to be nice. We're like a guest. I ain't gonna kill you. Just gonna maim you a little. I mean,
Where's that boy, Jebediah? He was supposed to cut my lawn. He said he ain't doing it, Daddy. That motherfucker. Fucking hell, man. Well, it amuses me. Just amuses
Aye,
because I mean, see a lot of this film. He is like quite religious. Know what I mean? And it's just, and then it was the same thing. I know, mine fucking Saving Private Ryan, the sniper in that. He's fucking practically reading out the fucking Bible as he's shooting cunts. I'm like,
aye.
hold on.
That's it. Using the Lord as his weapon kind of thing. It's amazing. Aye, you're right. It just the Texan, they've got manners. I know. You can just imagine a woman. Are you gonna rape me? Yes, ma'am. Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
It's fucking it's a curious thing. I mean, I suppose it works to an extent, know what I mean? But it's just it's always fucking made me laugh. Like mad fucking God fearing Christians, practically, know what I mean? And then it's gun touting off its fucking nut. Know what I
Aye,
mean? But
exactly.
aye,
The real Chris
even in this
Kyle
man, it's fucking
once said before he was dead, if there ever was going to be a filmmaker that would make a movie about him, it would be Clint Eastwood and nobody else. So that was pretty good. And it got me thinking
mm,
about Clint Eastwood as a director, right? Because you can have a conversation. Who's your favourite director? What directors do you admire? Who's up there in the top five, six, ten, whatever? And I'm like, Clint Eastwood's never mentioned.
no,
But see if you go and pluck 10 of his films out, you're like, fucking hell. He's a great
who's
director,
that?
isn't he?
Yep. Aye, films he does is smashing. Sure, he done Gran Torino, Million Dollar Baby. That was another one. The Mule he done quite recently. I know. That was decent. Obviously, this. So, he's got the Midas touch. But
It
again, you're
is.
right. It doesn't get mentioned. But I don't know if it's because people like soon they think Clint Eastwood, it's down to the old fucking cowboy, fucking blah blah blah. You're like, nah, that's come on.
But it's much more than that.
There's other
There's a
things.
lot. There's a lot of fucking uh, this one, Million Dollar Baby. Man's a bit. There's a lot of that in his movies. It
Aye.
kind of grabs you, it gets you involved and emotional about the lead character, I suppose. You know what I mean? It touches people, man. I think Critics was fucking fabulous. And as you say, he's what, 90 or something?
I'm sure he's in his 90s now. Fucking
Oh,
still doing it. So, aye. Well, I say it's fair fuck for the guy.
kudos. Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Been at it a while, the boy.
I was thinking that myself, I know, because I mean, I'm sure Million Dollar Baby was fucking nominated for what best film and all, but wasn't he? I'm sure Hilary Swank might have won best actress maybe, and then you've got
Mm-hmm.
this was nominated. Gran Torino. Anybody that watches Gran Torino that I know
Oh,
like it. Know what I mean?
aye.
Fucking it's aye. Know what I mean? But you're right, he gets pulls the old heartstrings.
It does. See Gran Torino? It's a brilliant, brilliant fucking film, right? Just all guys not taking any shit, right? Off the back of that, there was a British kind of version, and it was Michael Caine.
Aye,
What was that
Jack Brown
called?
or something it's called.
Aye, kind of along the same lines, but it was on a London estate. Plan B was the fucking baddie. I thought Plan B was a great wee actor,
Aye,
singing and all. He just seems to have disappeared.
aye.
But I like this sort of films. He's old. He's fucking easy, is he? Aye. Fuck you. Get off my porch.
Aye. Like my death wish. Aye. But maybe that's why they chose Clinton for this. Because as I think as suppose because I mean, I don't know how you would go about framing a guy that shot people, you know what I mean? And made him like a hero. So
I, that's it.
it's
He must have known what he's talking about because Bradley Cooper described Clint Eastwood's method of directing as very hands-on, and the Eastwood was frequently right beside him while he was filming the sniping scenes. You know what I mean? Just directing him and showing him and telling him what to feel and looking at it. You're like, fucking hell, man. Brilliant.
that's it, definitely. And the Bull Bradley Cooper, I know, apparently he spent 4 hours every day for 5 weeks learning Kyle's dialect, which it's kind of hard to understand sometimes, but I've seen that with a lot of fucking Texans and
Hey,
films.
baby. Hey, baby.
There's a lot of mumbling, but hey, whatever.
See
Yeah,
that film he does with
as
Lady
well as
Gaga?
that,
What's it called?
aye,
Something Heart.
Star is Born or something.
Star is Born. That's it. Exact same. Fucking projection of voice and texting and all that, man.
Aye.
Exact same.
I've not seen that, but I'll get round to it. I'll get round to it eventually.
Yeah, it's good.
Because I started to watch that other one you mentioned, Crazy Heart with
Oh.
Jeff Bridges.
And Maggie Gyllenhaal. Fucking brilliant, mate. Brilliant.
Mm.
You're watching that in your days off. Get it watched.
Oh, tell me what to watch.
Just for context, people, uh, excuse me, Chris Kyle's actual 2,100 yard shot that he made in the film, which is 1,920 metres, was correct, and it was against an insurgent sniper. We'll probably get to favourite scenes later and talk about it a wee bit more, but there's a record shot he makes in this movie, and that wasn't Hollywooded up. It was fucking done, man. So that's how good.
Yeah.
As good as Shari was, man.
They filmed 11 days in Morocco as well, which I don't know if it's a good thing to say. It's a good thing for Moroccans because the land looks a war zone.
It's a bit why people want to film running about our work. You know what I mean?
Aye, that sounds like good. Oh, that's dead brilliant, that, isn't it? The filming Running Man in Glasgow, isn't it? That's dead brilliant, isn't it? And I went, well, not really, because it's a dystopian future. Fucking hell,
Yeah.
man. Because what was the other one? Did they no film a bit of fucking...
Tetris.
Did that film Tetris? Aye. They filmed Tetris at work. And that's supposed to be back in Russia in the fucking 70s or 60s or something like that. Whoa!
Basically Chernobyl. You know what I mean? Fuck's sake. And
I
then
mean...
something else is getting filmed there and all. And
Aye.
make sure that landing's clean. That. I'll be getting dynamite delivered now, aye. Fuck's sake.
Aye. Fucking...
Yeah.
Well, see when they start coming, like, I can we film an episode of The Walking Dead or The Last of Us here? Like, right, we need to do something. Where's all the props for the set? Oh, we don't need them. Right.
I got enough tenants for that.
Oh, fucking hell, man. I'd say that
Listen,
we had Spider-Man and the Punisher in tune for a wee bit, so that was all right, you know what I mean?
aye, sure
Oh,
was.
I'll tell you right now, wee baby, young giddy me, young geek me. Oh, I wouldn't have believed you back in the day. I wouldn't have believed you.
You know, actually. Fucking brilliant, man. So, any more trivia, no?
No, 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 no. As we
Oh,
covered
same.
trivia, but
Trivia.
yes,
What's your
trivia. But
favourite
see,
scenes then, mate? Oh, sorry, when you go.
oh well, my favourite scene I would say would be when they discover the weapons in the house. And again, for anybody that's not seen it, they're trying to get the butcher, this character, the butcher. He's a bad guy. He's an enforcer for Bin Laden and stuff. And obviously, they force their way into his family's house, and they're having dinner and all this stuff. And it's all happy and jokes and laughs and just good old times in the old war zone, you know. They're few and far between, but you need to find them. And obviously, Kyle spots something on the da and automatically twigs he's an insurgent, and they find this big cache of weapons, and then oh shit, Brexless for there, it? But
Aye.
just the awareness of that, because obviously the guy's got a mark on his elbow, and if you
Aye.
do look at this yourself, that's see for Kyle being a sniper. That means he's had prolonged time leaning on his elbow, which means he's obviously a sniper as well. Because see, if you go back and watch the film, there's a part where he's in bed with his wife, and they're just lying in bed, and I think it's before they get married, and you can see the same elbow thing on Kyle. See a bit of redness.
Right.
So that's it. So,
Yeah, I
But
kind of thought that, but I was going to ask you what you thought that elbow injury was. Was he a sniper or not, or was it shrapnel or something? I
uh,
don't know. But aye, that's perfect, mate. The way you've just described it. You know what I mean? But then Kyle's wife notices on him as well on their wedding day when they're dancing that his neck's bruised and black. She's like, what's happened to your neck? He went, well, I was on the rifle range little more than 2 hours ago before this wedding just to calm down, know what I mean? So, I he's so aware. He's never no watching. Even when he comes home, he's fucking he's in mode and
yeah,
he's watching the dog with his rain and all that shit. So it's a great scene that mate. Great scene. It fucking escalates very quickly and it's oh let's get on here. You were having rice a minute ago, for fuck's sake.
some goulash, some goulash.
Some Afghani street food,
Uh,
even though it's Iraq in it. It's Iraq.
aye,
Um,
aye,
one of mine is, which I thought was fucking, I forgot about, totally forgot about it. And it was during the first tour. He's obviously got information off a father about the butcher. And then, not fucking a day later, the butcher's obviously got wind to this and has the father's Wayne dragging him out into the square. So it's all fires going after that. So they can't really help the Wayne. And the butcher's got the drill and he fucking plunges it right into the Wayne's leg, man. I was like, oh, I forgot about that. Oh, no. And then I also forgot about the fact that he put the drill into the Wayne's head and killed it and all, which I'm glad it never
aye.
fucking showed you. You just kind of heard it. You're like, whoa. And that was fucking, and he got away again. You're like, bastard, man. So that was fucking a great scene, as hard hitting as it was, man.
Aye,
You know what I mean?
aye. Aye, because it was like the first kind of, well, not it might not been the first case yet, but it was like a kind of like a realization point for most people that it's fucking they don't always save everybody. know what I mean? And like you say, it's because he can't get up to shoot the guys, know what I mean? Because he's being shot at and all, so he's like powerless to do it. Because I mean, he sees himself as a protector of good people, know what I mean? He's supposed to protect people from bad people, and he can't do that, know what I mean? In that instance. So aye, it's a good scene, man. Plus, it also shows an awe, because it's always the thing, why do the local people no help the army to get these guys? And you go, well, there it's there, that's why. Know what I mean?
Because before that, the guy's wife had already had her fucking arm chopped off above the elbow. You know what I mean? By this guy.
Aye. That's it.
Fatima, come here,
It's
Fatima. Show me your stump.
do that thing. What? No, I'm not doing it. Come on, do the thing.
Do you know what the end of her wee stump looked like? That big white orc in The Hobbit with a big knife coming out his fucking stump. But it was no knife, obviously. That's what it looked like. Horrible. It was
Uh,
very good,
I
very
thought you
well
were going to
done.
say
Very.
the end of a sausage.
Oh, and now I'm hungry. Thank you. Or as Americans call it,
Richmond.
wiener, man. Let's have a wiener. Fucking wiener. You got a rolling
Aye.
wiener.
Or as Texans would say, that there is a fine piece of meat, boy.
What you got to do is get the glaze on there. Keep glazing that motherfucker. Leave it in there for about 9 hours, 300 degrees. Come back, turn it over. Another 17 hours. Put glaze on there. Oh, wee. Make my hot dirty tonight. Here's another one.
Um, I think the whole see the dilemma I'm having to shoot the wee boy that's got the grenade. I think that's quite again hitting as well because another circumstance I don't think you thought about. No, I mean like there is going to be fucking Wednesday and bad things and all, and you're going to make that choice and shoot them or no. Know what I mean? It's it's a dilemma, and
So,
you can see the
that's
human
good.
reaction to it. And all, know what I mean?
Excuse me.
The
You're right, mate,
the
because
wee
that's how
marine
it
room.
kicks off, isn't it? And then
Aye,
it gives you a fucking backstory of how he got to there, and then it goes back to it. You know what I mean? It's aye. And as he says himself, that woman, parents are getting their wains fucking rockets or bombs. who does that? You know what I mean? Who does that? You're like, ah,
Aye,
fuck,
exactly.
exactly.
So it's a different kind of war in it. It's fucking.
Uh,
Plus, it's all in honesty, the wee guy, the wee marine that's with him, it reacts, and he's got, oh, that was fucking well done and all that, and fucking, and he's like, get your fucking horns off me, and it's like, ah, you don't celebrate this. You know what I mean? It's fucking
mm-mm.
because it was like, hang on, mate. I remember seeing people fucking they come back for the war and all that. People very rarely talk about if they killed somebody and all that. Know what I mean? It's fucking.
Aye,
It's just. Know what I mean? There's just mad fuck nuggets out there like that. Yes, set off a firework.
aye. Like that wee cunt out of fucking platoon. You see that fucker's head come apart? I really don't like you, wee man. I
Yeah, there's fucking
celebrated
there's
him
something
getting
not right with
plugged.
you.
Aye.
You've drank too much Budweiser out here, you crazy bastard. Out there drinking
Aye.
centipede pish.
Oh, leeches on your balls and the like. Fuck that. But you're right. It's hard hitting, and then it sandwiches the kind of whole opening act. This is Chris Kyle. He grows up with his dad. His dad's a bit bibly. He's got a brother that's weaker than
Mm.
him. He fucking grows up, wants to be a cowboy, doesn't be a cowboy, which is quite fun actually. See when because he's back home with his brother and he finds the bird in the bed with another guy. So I didn't know, I didn't know. You didn't know, you didn't know, didn't know that. Smacked. But he gets half lightly, that guy, to be fair. Home wrecking
No.
bastard.
I do that. But who did you think the guy shots for and all that? You fucking you dirty louse. You're an use of bastard.
Gets half lightly. I know guys that get half lightly right enough, but there we go. That's a story for another day. Uh, there was also, what's the one I was thinking again? Um, we'll go to the fucking third tour when Biggles and Mark, you know what I mean? They get fucking ambushed. They're on the rooftop, think everything's cool. Biggles gets fucking shot in the eye. Um, but he's kind of alive for the best part. But then Mark, who's a main player in this, he's in Yellowstone. He's fucking a great actor. I can't remember his name. He just gets fucking done right in a corridor, doesn't he, man? And it's horrible, man.
Right.
Because once again, there is no time to fucking grieve. There's no time to respect your dead pal because you're under fire. And they just seem to come from fucking everywhere, don't they, man?
Aye. Aye. I can see that part of the film. I know, mate. It's like kind of. I think it's like gradually showing you like that fucking going to war is taking away parts of you each time, sort of thing. Know what I mean? Because after like the first tour, he's not the same, and then the second one, and then fucking obviously that he's losing pals now. Know what I mean? So it's taking a lot more away each time. Know what I mean? He goes back. So and that was showing for his pal because it's fucking. It was also like it was like a message or something, I know, because his mate gets shot in the face, right? And he's talking to him in the hospital and fucking neighbour and all that. And then he goes back for another tour,
Mm-hmm.
and then he finds out his mate's dead. It's like,
Aye,
is that a message for some cunt or something? Know what I mean?
you're right, because all through this, his biggest demon isn't the sniper that he's got to kill. It turns out
Mm.
that seems to be the case, but you're right. It feels like their protector because they're calling him his protector. You're my angel on my shoulder. You're the fucking legend and all that. Thanks for saving us, blah blah. But every time something happens, like a pal getting killed and all that, it makes him feel guiltier and guiltier and guiltier, and kind of makes up his mind to go back. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
For closure, because even it's make or break time by that point in his real life. Because his wife's even telling him if you go out again, we'll not be here when you get back and all that shit. Which
Aye.
ends up a
No.
fucking lie, but doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? But he has
No.
he's lost at home. He's only knows what he's doing out there. It's horrible, man.
No. That's a That's one of my favourite bits. I know it's only a wee tiny bit, but it's when the dad's being all that holy preachy way, telling them how there's different people out there. There's sheepdogs, and there's wolves. See, there's that mindset being set in them back then. Know what I mean? You need to protect the weak and all that, and how it like transforms into the whole army. You know what I mean? He's compelled to keep going back to try and save people and all that. You know what I mean? That's all that. Quite like that. know what I mean?
Exactly. See the guy who played the Da? He is actually fucking looks like Bradley Cooper's Da. So he does, man. Don't know who he is, what his name is, or whatever. But I've just got there's another wee shout out to Andy. I just got a message off him there saying, Happy pod day. Work's still not contacted me, so fuck them. So you were free, mate. You were free all along, is that what you're saying? Listen, I just hope you've got plenty of bog roll in your house, mate. Or you're sitting on a commode. Shite, pants filled, mother funky.
Remember to salt your pasta when cooking it.
Right. But then it'll sting when it fucking goes in you. Your ribcage like that. Lenny Bomb!
Red
Pasta
box,
in the
cheesy
hole!
pasta.
I love you, dear. Listen.
Aye. But that was, man, I think it was just that. See, that whole, it kind of sets you up and all. Like, gives you the understanding of the whole character, really. That there's bad people out there, and there's good people out there, and capable of protecting themselves. And it's down to people like him that have been gifted this strength to deal with bad people, and they need to use it. Know what I mean? And
Yeah.
aye, so that kind of sets the tone for his life. Know what I mean?
Aye. Let's talk about that shot then. When he finally gets this guy. Because throughout the film, folks, if you've not seen it, again, I would suggest you do see it. It's a good watch. He's kind of nemesis, if you will, but it's the way cinema's made it out as his nemesis as another sniper for the Iraqis. He's not actually Iraqi, he's a Syrian Olympian champion. He's a gold medal winner at shooting, you know what I mean? And this guy is like fucking, he's a roof jumper, you know what I mean? He just jumps from roof to roof and picks off people, and he's quite happy to fucking do it, I know. But and he's making shots that kind of Chris's. That's how far out was that? You know what I mean? That's kind of this guy's got skills. But eventually, Chris does get him, and it's the one lapse in concentration for the other sniper because he shot a cunt air the top of them, and they're facing the wrong way, so he doesn't know they're on that roof yet. And that's when Chris goes like that. That came for the east. They turn around, and it gets him. And everybody's saying it's an impossible shot. His commanding officer saying, "Hold your fire, God damn it," because once you shoot this guy, you're getting away with a position. But Chrissy's wee number two there, the guy that watches his back's like, take a shot, take a shot. And when he takes a shot, makes a shot. The impossible shot. It's cinematically done, brilliant. So one time you see the bullet, slow motion, leaving, like one of the games you get in your phone, you know what I mean? And it's great. And the wee guy goes like that, booyah, you got him, well done. You know what I mean? And then all fucking hell breaks loose because of it, doesn't
it? Aye, fucking aye. It's a wee firefight, to say the least. But aye, it's good, man, because it's like the kind of defining moment, and it's like not so much. I know that's the way it's done in the film, but it's the point that he accepts, right? That's me now. I'm done. You know what I mean? It was like it was signified by beating the rival sniper that the guys are safe now. Obviously, they're not going to be safe, but he's done his job, sort of thing. You know what I mean? But it was good, man. Plus, see the shot and all. You're looking through the sniper and you see the scope and you can't see fuck all. You know what I mean?
I know. Aye. It doesn't zoom in for Hollywood effect for you. It lets you kind of see how hard this is for him to fucking see. And for somebody that wears fucking bins like myself, I'm like, what the fuck? How's he seen that? It's amazing. It's really well done. And then, as we said, all hell breaks loose. And very quickly, you realise because you hear them over the radio in the chatter that they're pinned down, there's no extraction, and they're running out of fucking ammo. And again, is it ISIS, Nora? I don't know, right? The enemy are coming for everywhere, man. And there's just more and more and more of them, and there's people getting picked off and all that. And all the while, he has the clarity to get the satellite phone out, phone his wife, and say, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm done. You know what I mean? And again, she's got to listen to that through the phone, not knowing what's happened to him. which was I was going to say another one of my favourite scenes is it's no small, but it's smallish. I think it's during the second tour, the first tour. It doesn't matter. He's on the phone to her, and the firing starts, and he drops the phone, and she's on the other end of the phone. Just came out the clinic after a scan for the baby, their firstborn baby, and she's collapsed. With doesn't know what's happened to her man. And she's just felt her knees. This is life, but all around about her, people are just walking about, no oblivious to what's going on across
Aye.
in Iran. And I'm like, that's fucking brilliant because for the most part, nobody really does know what's going on, or probably cares what's going on. It's just a news feed when they're
That's it.
sitting eating their dinner. You know what I mean?
That's it. That's it. But aye. Then I mean, again, anybody's not seen this. Like the final scene, it's not so much the finals, but it just leaves you thinking the final scene of the film. You know what I mean? That obviously he comes back for the war and all that, and then he starts helping veterans. And it's just obviously anybody doesn't know the story. He's killed by a veteran that he was trying to help. You know what I mean? And it's just her looking at him and looking at this guy. You know what I mean? And it's just like they don't show you it happening and all that, but you're just got that fuck's sake, man. That's how it happened. You survive all that shit, and then you get killed here, man. It's like,
I had a fade to black of her shutting the door last time she sees him. The last thing she hears him saying to the guy is, "Hi, I'm Chris and all that. We're going to go a wee couple of hours drive. We'll have a chat on the way and all that, and we'll get to the range and see what's happening." And the guy's like, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir." You're like, "Ah, fucking hell, what was going through that boy's mind?" So for anyone that doesn't know, Chris Kyle was murdered by Eddie Ray Routh. Routh was a former Marine, and he shot and killed Kyle and his friend, Chad Littlefield, at a Texas shooting range in February 2013. Routh was later found guilty of capital murder and sentenced to life in prison without parole. So, guy just had PTSD, and I don't know, obviously, what was going through his fucking head. No, I've not read into it, but he said he done it for her, whatever. Maybe I don't. Maybe just wanted to kill a legend, like fucking John Lennon's greatest fan. You know what I mean? Who knows? But
yeah,
it's a tragic way, and it happens quite a lot. I've seen it in the news, especially British soldiers getting out there and
mm,
doing a bit for their country, going through hell, surviving some shit, seeing some shit, and coming home, going for messages and getting fucking their head chopped off in the fucking main road.
mm,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Amazing.
Aye, it's a different kind of all the old PTZ. But
See, before we go into the quotes, mate, the the one bugbear about this film, as I kind of said to you before we started recording, is the condensed ending of it. Because after his
mm,
tour, he's true to his word. He comes home. He's quite clearly fucked in the head. He's got PTSD. He's sitting zoned out, watching a telly that isn't his own. Goes to a doctor, introduces him to the vets, goes out shooting with him. Even they tell him, "What you doing with us? Get home. You've got a wife." Because he doesn't want to get home to his normal life, didn't he know? And then
aye,
all of a sudden, he's laughing and joking, pulling her into the shower, and he's interacting with his wains just before he goes out the door and gets fucking done in. It's all very thing me.
aye, condensed down. Like, it's like a large chunk of the films like tear the tools and all that stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how long is that on for? Is it 2 hours something? So it's
Aye, it's pretty
but
chunky already, I suppose.
yeah, aye. But I suppose they could have just gave it a wee bit more because you're right, the transition does kind of switch here a bit, but might have just not been a lot to tell. Know what I mean? Just
Aye.
gradually
We're no
got better
daft. I
with
mean, we
working
made
with
up our
vets.
own
Know what I mean?
minds. We know fucking that he's obviously come home. He's not been well. He went to a doctor, visits vets, and he's got better. So I suppose that's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
So there we go. Have you got any favourite quotes anyway, mate?
Aye, I've got a couple. It's when they're talking in the bar, and he says, "I'm not redneck, I'm Texan." She says, "What's the difference?" They go, "We ride horses, they ride their cousins." So it's like, yeah, inbred patter travels well across the water, does
Aye, I had that there as well, mate. That's a cracker. Um,
it?
Same and all when they're Tony and Squirrel. Squirrel, where'd you hide your nuts? Nuts crawled up inside me, sir. Those little shits are gone. They're nice and warm now, no, sir. because they're going through their training. They're sitting in the freezing cold water, and obviously it's
Aye.
the job of the drill sergeant to try and get them to quit because SEALs don't take quitters. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's it.
I've got
That's
to
it.
kid on that they're I'm comfy as fucking comfy can be in this fucking thing. They're boys, but they're up there. They're nice and warm. That was funny.
My leg floated away an hour ago.
Aye.
Uh, Another man for his wife in the film. If you don't think this war is changing you, you're wrong. I was like, oh. And I'm sure that might be the scene with the fake baby.
Ah, aye. So fucking noticeable after it got pointed out to us. I forgot about it, man. Fake
Ah,
Wayne.
ah, ah. Um, Another one. It's between Kyle and the wee Marine. That's his spotter. Really, if I don't see you down there, you make sure I never see you again. When he goes down to help the Marines do the doors, I was like, oh.
Aye. Bastard. I'll need to go with him now. Know what I mean? It was great. The other ones I've got are kind of like meaningful fucking lines. Like Tanya's got a few, you know what I mean? She's like, "You're my husband, you're the father of my children. Even when you're here, you're not here. I see you, I feel you, but you're not here." He can't even react to it, man. She's fucking pleading with him if don't go back, just come here, be a dad, be a husband, and all that. You know what I mean? Because she's like, "I need you to be human again, and I need you here." He just gets up and walks out. You know what I mean? Fucking. So she's
Mm.
obviously she's still got a fucking medal on her and off for sticking by him. Know what I mean?
Putting up with your shite. I see the night terrors you've got. Fucking give me the fear so today.
Aye,
Up there, fucking shouting at the top. What about me? What about me?
aye.
Uh, there's another one. I don't know if it might be just for the trailer, but I think I heard that. It's coming for Kyle again, Chris Kyle. I'm willing to meet my creator and answer for every shot I took. So, aye. I mean, I wonder if that is why the Texans are religious that way. Know what I mean? They're shooting
Mhm.
somebody, they're willing to answer for it. Know what I mean? Have an argument with the big man like that. Listen.
Aye. Listen, Biggie.
He came
See
into
if
my
we go any
house
further.
wearing his shoes when I told him to leave him at the door.
Aye. Before we go any further, you say you forgive all. So what are we having this conversation for? Yeah? Big JC died in the cross for sins, not that. Um, Mark, just before he gets shot, says to Chris, he says, "You get some kind of saviour complex?" And Chris just says, "No, I just want to get the bad guys. But if I can't see them, I can't shoot them." So that is his thing, which is quite good because there's times where he can't be a sniper in this movie, which is great. He's not just a guy sitting in a hole or whatever, picking people off.
Mm,
He gets done and he fucking jumps in, he mucks in. He did a pack, man, on even his team.
mm,
Because they go and meet Marines at the start and he's like, on me and all that. And he's away in doing it. And you're like, oh, so he's in about it. He's pulling people out of fucking buildings and all that. And he's not just a bird's nest kind of sniper, you know what I mean?
mm.
Which I quite like.
Aye, aye. See what I thought was kind of on it. See when it shows you like the Marines, they don't really know a lot. Know what I mean? Because they're talking about how they were civilians fucking a couple of weeks ago, and now they're fucking in battlefields. Know what I mean? I was like, oh,
Aye,
fuck's sake.
aye, definitely. When he meets that wee guy in the garage, I know, and when he's back home and the wee garage says, "You saved my life, you pulled me out of there, and I just want to thank you." And he's doing it in front of his wee boy, and he tells his wee boy, "Your daddy's a hero." And Chris is pure uncomfortable, isn't he? He's like, "Aye, okay now. That's aye, thank you." Even the guy salutes him, he doesn't salute him back. He just gets the fuck out of there. He's embarrassed by it,
Aye,
as if I'm the hero. That's what I do. You know what I mean?
aye, aye, that's it. But hey ho, so it's one of these things, isn't it? You can't go doing stuff like that and nobody not have to sign autographs.
Oh no,
But
no, I'd
yeah,
suggest that's the way to go. Aye, definitely. Aye, I've named air quotes,
but
mate.
what I liked
There was
about
a
it,
lot of
aye,
bits and bobs, but
aye. But see what another thing I liked about the film, mate, it was the subtle hints of the PTSD. Know what I mean? Like fucking, he hears a lawnmower going off and he thinks it's gunfire. Know what I mean? He's like fucking pay attention and shit. And then obviously when he goes to get his blood pressure took and all that, know what I mean? It's like fucking oh, you're not
Aye.
functioning correctly.
He's not even there for that. He's there for his wife getting a scan. And she's like, can I
Aye.
just put this on you at the moment? He's like, you hijacked me back there, you fucking bitch. And then obviously that argument's curtailed by her getting into labour, which is pretty good. What was I going to say there? Something. Aye, budget was 59 million, 58 million per se. I remember writing that down and thinking, not a lot of fucking, what's that budget for? And then I watched it. And all the scenes, as you say, probably in Morocco and all that, they're good, they're well done. Explosions, deaths, all that kind of stuff. It's money well spent, man.
Yeah. Aye. It's realistic, man. It wasn't like fucking pure Hollywood fucking carry on, know what I mean? It was
Aye.
gritty and real. So,
Mhm.
but, aye. But,
So there we go. That was anything else to say, my man?
no, just, aye, it was a good film and that, and aye, enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, my mark out of 10, I've already said, is out 7. So, aye.
Same as myself. Checked my IMDb as I always do, and it's no changing. It's a good solid 7, which is a good watch in our book. Um, lastly, what do you think of Sienna Miller as an actress?
Eh, I've not really seen her in much, if I'm being honest. But aye, probably she does on this, mate. Aye, good.
I like her. I think she's
I mean,
very good. I think she played a great part, considering she's no American. Is she American? I
mm,
don't think she's American. She's Guy Ritchie heavy, isn't she? She's been in a lot of Guy Ritchie stuff, but I
aye,
like her. I think she's very good. She played the part really well, and everybody did. But
aye.
she took my focus off of Chris a lot for the part she played, and I thought she done a great job. So that's all I
Hmm.
gotta say about that.
Well, but if you get your celebrity death match,
I do, and it could be construed as a bit controversial because it's actually already happened. And when I
yeah,
tell you who it is between, you'll be like, ah, it has indeed. So my celebrity death match this week is between Homer Simpson and Peter Griffin.
I'd say Homer
I
Simpson
have.
wins
Why?
because he's obviously a superhero. He works in a nuclear reactor and he survived nuclear blasts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's fell down a gorge and survived. He's cut his thumb off, so many blows to the head, so many things, and he survives, mate. Whereas you can actually see Peter Griffin gets things broke half and snapped and stuff, and no, I mean,
But what happens to
so
Peter Griffin? He survives. Peter Griffin has fought a
uh,
chicken in space, mate. You know what I mean? And
good.
walked away for that shit.
Yep.
So
But
Peter Griffin's had quite the training montage with that chicken. But he did meet Homer Simpson. They have fought, hadn't they?
they have fought.
They had a wee
But
crossover. They had fought and ended up fucking just sitting in the cup together, didn't they? It was a draw.
but I've just got on the back of obviously Homer Simpson was also a boxer and he can take a fair amount of punishment. So Peter might eventually puff himself out.
I get that because what else Homer Simpson did? He took a cannonball into his belly 1,000 times, didn't he? Just for
That's it.
a circus act. Uh, he's done everything. He seems pretty impenetrable. Good word for
Yep.
me to say. So even though it was a draw when it was done, I'm going to go with you and say Homer Simpson and all. Plus, he's got more experience, longevity, years wise, way back in the 80s. Been doing it for a while, hasn't
That's it. That's
he? It
it,
just
mate.
seems to go,
It's
hello.
so Homer Simpson for me, mate.
Right, I'll say Homer Simpson and all. What do you think, people? If you've got a suggestion that Peter Griffin might have a dog in the fight, as it were, then let us know and we can certainly put your points across on the Facebook group page and all that jazz. But there we go. That was 2014's American Sniper, starring Bradley Cooper, directed by Clint Eastwood, and also the lovely Sienna Miller, and suggested to us by the man you could probably smell now, Andy Gallagher. Oh,
Oh, big pasta penny.
big penny pasta fucking right in the ribs. So, movie bingo, movie bingo, movie bingo, movie
Oh, aye.
bingo, yeah.
It's my pick for your list. Mm.
Oh, right, okay.
Let's go number 27.
Oh, it's there. It's a belter. Number 27 is a great movie, Deja Vu,
Oh, the big Denzel. I think I've seen
Denzel
that before.
and Jim Caviezel.
Eh,
Ah,
see what I did here? Fucking
eh,
Pantosaurus Rex.
Brontosaurus Rex. Scantosaurus Rex in Glasgow, it's called, mate. You're right. It's Denzel Washington, Jim Caviezel, and also starring the recently departed Val Kilmer, who's really good in it as well.
Mm.
And I can't remember the female leading this. I do apologise, but she's a recognisable face and she's quite lovely. It's actually a
Yeah.
really good cast, a really good synopsis of a movie, and I
Uh,
enjoy it very much every time it's on. So look forward to that. And now that kids are back at school, we could probably do that next week. Hey, hey! Which which is smashing.
And there was much rejoicing.
Yes. We're going to get our money's worth after the things we pay every month for that have just been lying dormant for two podcasts in that 8 week period. But that's the joys of
Uh,
having kids, I'm afraid. And well, I'm not
yes.
afraid it's absolutely brilliant. I'd rather hang about with them and talk to you, you fan, you know what I mean? Okay, Don. So there we go, folks. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope that you like it, share it, listen to it, watch us as well for a good laugh. I'm going to get a wee bottle of wine tonight, and I'm going to watch us. And do you know what? It's not a challenging wank for me. It's not. I just put my hand up against my face and watch the big man there on my right or on my left, wherever it may be after the editing's done. I can't remember. But thank you everybody that follows us, contributes. Today is Friday in it, so we'll have the what have you been watching Friday on the Facebook group page, which I always enjoy reading to what you've been up to and what you've been watching. Get some good suggestions off it. But apart from that, mate, what you up to the rest of the day, the rest of your days off? Anything exciting? Anything planned? Did you order that
I
keg?
don't know yet.
That bargain keg of Laurenbrow?
No. There's plenty there. That's just overindulgence.
Oh, but there's some things you just can't
So,
know buying. When you read that out there, I was wanting to buy it for you. £2 a pint
yeah,
or 2.40 a pint.
exactly. But I don't know, mate. It's the day is young. It's in its infancy, so we'll find out as things go. But until then, it's just days off, enjoying myself and being a free spirit again until I have to go back and work for the man.
Oh, we both lock eyes again on the first before 7 a.m. in my first day of our shift and struggle to say morning to each other. We always say morning, but it's that realization that that's the first. It's not even the 48 hours haven't even started yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Such is the joy.
Aye.
But hey, oh, remember we need to sign in. Remember we need to sign in. We need to sign in on a bit of paper.
But again, for me as well, cheers everybody for listening, liking, sharing, and all that. You're well thought of and you're well valued. And
Aye,
keep it
that's,
up.
that's it. When your birthday comes around and Christmas to that, you might not get a card off us, but you're thought about. You're definitely thought about. That's all I'm telling you.
Uh,
What's the one film you're going to watch when you're off? As a guarantee, I'm going to tell you one of mine.
Guarantee it's probably got to be Superman. Aye. If I can
Cool.
get it, aye. It will be. Aye. Guarantee.
Cool. I think I've seen it. Yeah,
If
I think it's all right.
uh, aye. If not that, I can definitely guarantee you I'll probably be watching True Romance again. It's just a thing.
That does need a fucking rewatch, but I'm holding off because I know it's on a couple of lists. So
Mhm.
I will get wrecked at the thought of watching that when the time comes. Maybe it'll be next week. You never know. The one film I'm going to watch this week is Spawn, 1997. I remember it
Oh,
being
that was
one of my favourites as a youngster, but I've not seen it in the fucking longest time. It's a character that I'm surprised hasn't been fucking revisited in this superhero age.
well, they're trying to reboot it, but it just can't get off the ground. So,
Say superhero,
I mean,
kind of anti-hero, isn't he?
aye. But I don't know for whatever reason it is. I don't know if it's the creator wanting to sign off on certain things or whatever, but it's another one I've been wanting to see redone. Don't get me wrong, I did like the original, but hey,
Aye.
I was
I
young
don't
at the
even know
time.
who's got the rights to it now. And as we alluded to in the work, if you don't make a film within a certain amount of time, you fucking lose a license. That's why Spider-Man was made, wasn't it? And all that kind of
That's it.
stuff. And there's this
Yep.
see for a laugh, I might watch Liam Neeson, Darkman. That's fucking mental.
Hey, I've not seen that in years either.
Just the eyes, man.
Oh.
Close up the eyes. But we'll leave it there.
But,
Right.
yes. Everybody, have a good one. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy
You too,
the
my
rest
man.
of your days.
Speak to you soon, and I'll get this out the next few hours. All righty.
Goodbye.
You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We must be cautious.
The views and opinions of this podcast are solely our own, with no direct intention to offend or upset.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant.